Hey, it's Sheila from Sweetie's Creations and Decor. I'm making some cute little items for my tier tray. And I'm using these sunflower printables from Reba Rose Creations. There's 6 of them. And first of all, I'm going to take just a little bit of the Magical Chalk Paint and Chocolate Souffle. And I'm going to darken my outsides just a little bit. Now I'm going to take the chocolate souffle, the honeycomb, and the April spritz, and I mixed those together and got a little bit of a gold color with just a little bit of orange and put that on those two. The other one I just left the color before I added a little bit more of the April spritz. Now I'm going to add some Elmer's glue. We're going to do the crackle method. So you want to put Elmer's glue all over, even on the sides of the rectangular one. And now I'm going to add the cream puff. I didn't like the brush I had, so I did change to a different brush. The other one was dragging. You do not want your brush to drag. It should be going on your surface very easily. And if not, add you just a touch of water to your paint, just a little spritz. Your paint should always be flowing. You're going to put that on top of the glue. Now, I don't dry my glue completely. Mine is just tacky. Now I'm going to dry up the paint, and you should already be seeing some crackle. Isn't that pretty? It crackles pretty quickly. And I just use glue. I've used some other items as well, and the glue just seems to work well for me, and I do use the Elmer's glue. Now I'm going to put the sunflowers, and I picked 3 of them that I wanted to use. It was hard to decide. They're all beautiful. So I picked these 3, and now I'm using force field for my decoupage medium. This is also a Paint Pixie product. And I will put my link to Paint Pixie and to Reba Rose when I finish the video. See how easy those went on? Now I do use a plastic bag to help it stay down, and also my fingers are not touching it to bring it back up. And I do put a little force field around the edges of my print once I get it down there, so that helps hold it. I just love these prints. Aren't they beautiful? Okay, let's put this one on. I love the colors. These would be good summer or fall. I leave these up all summer, and then I would leave them up in the fall. Okay, let's smooth that out. Now let's give them some embellishments. Let's go ahead and put some sunflowers on there. I wasn't sure about the pine cone. I kind of changed my mind on this one with the pine cone and just put a sunflower, a little leaf, and a few pit berries. So this is a particular candle holder. You put it around a candle, and that came from Hobby Lobby, and I just cut it off to do what I like with it. When you can get them 40 or 50% off, you can cut them up and do like you need to do. And I love the leaves on there and the little balls. So I am going to do these in opposite corners so that when I put them on my tier tray, they will look good with the florals on either side. Totally up to you how you want to do yours. You could do it exactly the same if you want to. I like to do mine different on the corners just to bring a little interest. I'm going to add that one, a little piece. And now I'm going to put a little pit berry on this one, back on this one. I decided to add the little pit berries. I like those. There we go. And then on our last piece, let's take some raffia or raffia, whichever one you call it. I like to pull mine apart and make it kind of small more so than the big pieces. So I just like to just tear it apart. And I think raffia just fits sometimes for fall. So now I'm just going to take it and just make a little bow. Put on the corner there. And just kind of pull it and get it like you want. Sometimes you have to trim it, pull it around, because it's a hard item to work with sometimes. Some people like it, some people don't. Totally up to you. You could just put a fabric bow if you'd rather. And I would say to get some good raffia. Sometimes when you get it from the dollar store, it's not as good and it doesn't tear as well. So I'm going to put a little greenery on there. And now I'm going to add that pine cone. Now it kind of fell off. I had to put it back on. I did not wait and get it down good enough. Let's see what else we have here that we can put on there. I think we'll put a little berry. I think that little berry will be really cute there at the top. And these are simple, but how easy would these be for you to make? This is a piece of scrap wood. The others were some pieces that were marked down at the Hobby Lobby. Now I'm going to add some Best Dang Wax by Dixie Belle on the edges and on the edge of my paper where you can't really see the edges of the paper. It kind of gives it an antique, vintage, cottage look, farmhouse. Just put a little wax on the edge, and that kind of blends that in to where you can't really see the edges of your print. Let's put a little bit on this one. And you don't have to put a lot. Don't have to put a lot. Just enough to kind of give it some highlights. And that was my quick project for today. I hope that you enjoyed it. Give me a like and a follow, and follow me also on YouTube. Thank you.